Okay, y'all. So, funny story. Well, it's not funny. It's not funny. Not for real. It's not funny. But it's a story that I need to tell as I take you guys on this journey with me. Yeah. So, you see, this is a little small. This is a half a cup. As you see, it's not full. So, I'm going to say I got like about a fourth cup of greens. And so, here's my little funny story. These are not regular greens either. This is your beet leaves. My husband said it was beet leaves. It was broccoli leaves from the garden, and probably some greens from out there. And he cooked them up. And so, yeah, every few minutes, this is my third one. I'm not a greens eater. Well, no, let me not tell that story because I do eat greens. I Greens are not my favorite. I'll put it like that. Greens is not my favorite, but this is why I'm eating these greens. So I took a water pill. Okay, so here's the story. Here's the story. I've been having issues with my leg, and I went in. The doctor, my foot doctor, she was really concerned that I might have had some blood clots in my leg, right? Now, I shouldn't have no blood clots nowhere because I do a lot of natural stuff. And one of the natural things that I do is I drink Ajwain. You got to go look it up. It's AJWAIN. I drink Ajwain powder mixed with turmeric, black pepper, ginger, and matcha, all powders. And I drink that like in the morning with a cup of pineapple juice, which contains bromelain. So I do that because all of these are things that fights inflammation. So, and then in the afternoon or kind of late evening, I drink a cup of tart cherry juice. Gotta go look these things up with ashwagandha, fenugreek, and amla, and cayenne pepper. And I drink that in the evening. In addition to that, I take omega 3, which is good for inflammation. Also, I just recently found out, but it's also good for iron. And of course, I have my multivitamins in my, so I'm doing a lot of natural stuff. So here's the deal. So when I went to the doctor to have my leg examined, and she was really concerned. So she sent me over to a vein specialist. But the vein specialist did not contact. She gave me two orders. One was to see the vein specialist stat. The other one was to have a ultimately it was an ultrasound of my veins in my right leg. So I was able to get that done the same day. The vein specialist still haven't contacted me, even though I called them twice to set up that appointment. So kind of like in my books, they like, yeah, I kind of don't want to deal with them. Because in my idea, when the doctor says stat, she means right away. So anyway, I had but God is in control. So that could be another reason why they ain't got in contact with me. Because when I tell you, I believe God is in control. I fully believe this with all this. So anyway, I got the MRI done the same day. Like I like didn't wait for nobody to call me. I just went and started doing my phone calls and got in the same day. So the lady that did the MRI of she did it from my groin all the way down to my ankle. She said because this was a stat order, she said that they read it immediately and the doctor gets the answers within 30 minutes. She said, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, she said, you don't have no blood clots in your leg. I was like, yes. And then I was like, I knew I was under attack. So anyway, I asked my doctor, do I still need to see the vein specialist? Because, I can't get through to them. She said, yes, because of the swelling in the legs. So I'm like, okay, all right. So anyway, in my office, come to find out, I got pills for swelling in the leg that I could take as needed. Like I always have everything that I need. So they've been sitting on the table, but on the desk in my office, but I had not taken them. And so I decided, because it's kind of hard to take them, so I decided this morning, well, the Holy Spirit dropped into my spirit. I can't say I decided anything with this stuff. So the Holy Spirit dropped into my spirit this morning to or last night I think it was, that on the days that my husband have to work, those are days that I know I'm going to be in the house. And so those are the days that I would not take the swelling pill because I need to get this water out of me. So I took one today because, of course, he has to work today. So I took one today. And so one of the things that I know about the water pills, you guys know water pills make you have to go to the bathroom, right? But when the water pills, when you go to the bathroom, you are releasing not just water, but potassium. And so here's the deal. Remember that leg pain that I had, right? And I kept telling my doctors it felt like a Charlie horse. That's literally how I describe it. It's not the prickly feeling of neuropathy. It's none of that. It literally feels like the muscle is tightening up, like it wants to do a Charlie horse. And if y'all have never had a Charlie horse, you don't want a Charlie horse. Like, it's them things hurt. So, and it was preventing me from being able to walk. So, because of that, I take potassium pills also. I take potassium pills at night. Well, in the evening when I take my hair, skin, and nails, which I always take. So when I tell y'all, I am at the ultimate with vitamins because I've been on top of this, and it all started with me growing my hair. So, the knowing, even though I take potassium because I took this water pill, I know I'm eliminating myself of potassium. And as I'm doing that, I know that leg on this side of my body, that leg kind of wants to act funny, right? And so I'm like, okay, I got to combat this. And it just so happened that my husband tells me that he cooked some greens. And again, not my favorite. So I asked him, I said, well, do greens have potassium in it? And he was like, yeah. And then he gave me this whole speech. And so I'm like, so then I went to go look it up because I couldn't hear because of the extra. So I went to go look it up, and I did greens, especially your spinach and your kale. But that's not what he made. He made the beet leaf, the beet, because we're growing beets because it's good for the iron, right? The beet itself, the beet root is good for the iron, and I make juice out of that. But the beet leaf has potassium in it. And so, and I've eaten the beet leaves raw. Like, I literally went out, cut some beet leaves and came and put some ham in it and some cheese and rolled it up and just ate it to try to get that in me. But he cooked it. So, every time I go to the bathroom, I come back and get, and I eat these, and I eat them with a purpose because I'm putting the potassium back into my body that I just got rid of my body. And so let me tell y'all, like, we literally, and I'm sharing this with you all because, like, there are things that are going on in our body. And we need to know how our body eliminates stuff, but we also need to know how to put back things. So I'm eliminating the water, which is good. I'm getting rid of the excess water, but as I get rid of the excess water, potassium is being pulled out of my body also. And I need that potassium because I don't want the Charlie horse. So we got to figure it out. Like, we got to study. We got to research these things. We got to ask the questions. And y'all, let me tell you. You could either ask the questions and get all this long extra, or you could go on Google and Google it and look at the studies that have been done and read and research and see and find out, and so that you could get it and retain it. Because I don't know about y'all, but I don't always retain the extra that I hear, and I need to work on that. I need to work on, because that's one of the things I'm working on too, like listening, like really listening, like be quiet and listen to hear. So yeah. Anyway, anywho, eat these greens and get on to my work. I can share with you that with all the stuff that I'm doing, when I tell y'all I got my energy back, I got energy, I got buku energy, and I'm grateful for that. The last time that I left out the door with my husband, I was able to walk through a store. I didn't overdo it, but I have to be careful about that, not like overdoing it, because that's when my legs start acting up. I've been getting my steps in too, you know, because I got the bike and everything, so I've been getting my steps in. And yeah, but let me get these. Yeah, let me get these greens ate, and I got a whole bunch of greens in there. So once I finish that pot, which is probably gonna surprise my husband, I see now how why it was necessary to have all those greens that he cooked for the past couple of years. Like we got them in the freezer, and now I get it now why that was so necessary. Because yeah, little did I know that I was gonna be taking a water pill and eating greens. But this is my journey, and I want y'all to see how I'm fighting back and reclaiming. I'm reaping the harvest God promised me. Take back what the devil stole from me, and I rejoice today. For I shall recover it all. Yes, I rejoice today. For I shall recover it all. Okay, y'all. I'm about